Tell me what the market is looking like for handphones in Australia and what you see the economic picture looking like over there for the product.
Yeah, well, definitely, we've seen a decline in the market in itself due to COVID-19, and it's really the knock-on effect of the impact of the chipset manufacturing and logistics. However, in the Australian market, what I can say is that we're continuing to grow. The most recent data that I've seen from Q1 this year is that we've grown 100% year on year, and we're ranked in the top 3 smartphones in the Australian market. And this can be said the same for New Zealand and Singapore, where Oppo is particularly strong.
But you say that COVID hit sales, obviously, as it will have done. But in broader terms, do you see the rising interest rate environment in Australia being a headwind for you, or do you see a return to better numbers post-COVID?
I think for us, with the rise of interest rates and everything like that, consumers are definitely going to be thinking about where and how they're going to spend their money. For us in Australia, particularly for Oppo, we provide some of the best smartphones in different price segmentations and look at bringing high-end spec at affordable price points, which allows customers to make the decision on how they want to spend their money. And we believe, looking at the key selling points of our products, especially around that fast charging, we're definitely going to see growth.
So that segment that you've identified at the price point levels that you're selling at, is that market strong over there? And where is the Australian market shaping up in terms of the demand? Is the premium phone the most popular there, or just tell me how the market segments for the different levels?
Yeah, in terms of the Australian market, premium segmentation is definitely a strong market in Australia. But as I mentioned previously, the Australian consumers are looking at different price points. So what we're seeing is that from high end to mid end to low end, customers are pivoting towards across multiple price points.
All right, so you mentioned earlier on about the chip shortage and general logistical issues. Give me a broader sense of how that's playing out in Oppo, the company outside of Australia, I mean the entire company, and particularly in China.
Yeah, well, definitely. It's definitely made an impact because of the knock-on effect. But what I can say is that we have plans in place to see our business grow within the second half of this year, and particularly, as I mentioned, in Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, and the wider market, we're definitely growing. And we've also have really strong relationships within the partnerships that we've formed recently to continue growing our brand in other markets such as Europe.